click away from being, yes, we are one click away from being live. We're one click away from being live on Spreaker.com/Catalyst Radio. It's not Catalyst Radio. It's / The Tyrell Effect. Tune in to me hiccuping. Hello, Amy. Oh, Wifeiture's in the building. What's going on, Amy? Like, sister type from another Mr. Type, if I may. You know what I mean? One of those people who always looked out for a brother coming up. But, yeah, this episode of Candid Conversations isn't exactly going as planned because the individual that was supposed to be on with me is now no longer anywhere to be reached. So it's just us, ladies and gentlemen. If you got anything you want to talk about, throw it up in the chat. We'll just discuss it live on Spreaker.com, and I'll have to read your messages out so that we can get them on Spreaker.com as well. But how was your week? What's new with you? How are you doing? Yes, we've seen some history occur in the sense of the Raptors. Yes, indeed, the Raptors. I know I'm rocking a Blue Jays hat right now, but still, the Toronto Raptors captured the NBA championships. That was live. That was proper. That was epic, if I may say so myself. I mean, I'm still reeling over that final bucket that put us in the lead and the dejection of the crowd as Toronto won on the road. It was something that was interesting, if not excellent. Way to go, Toronto Raptors. Good trade, Masai. It sounds like there's a lot of murmuring going on. Don't worry about the murmuring. Let's get this in. We have the potential to be a dynasty. What up? Okay, what up? Just Zone popped to the building, a.k.a. Alexander Supertramp. And Nicola, what's going on? Yeah, we're just, talking a bit going on. My scheduled guest seems to have had a bit of, a few difficulties attending his time slot. So we're just here, shooting the breeze, trying to figure out what's going on in the lives of people, If there's anybody that wants to jump in on the live, by all means, let me know. And, you can be the featured individual on Candid Conversations. Yo, what up? And chilling. Just chilling like a villain, you know what I mean? I decided to open this gateway. What's going on, Liz? I decided to open this gateway so that I could reach out to those who I haven't even spoken to in a while, or those who have the time can reach out to me. It was actually suggested to me by an artist that I work with, and, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's an opportunity really to give everybody a chance to have their talent showcased. It doesn't necessarily have to be just music. I want to talk to entrepreneurs. I want to talk to artists. I want to talk to intellectuals. I want to open this format up to people who need a sounding board. You never know. Like, some people just have a lot going on and they want to get it off their chest and they want to know that there's, someone listening. Some have nothing going on and just want to talk. You know what I mean? Some have, like myself, I could use this whole hour to promote the events that I have going on, starting with, we have, first of all, we got Raptoons. That's on YouTube. That's a cartoon that I write the script for and do the audio engineering for. Check that out. That's RAPTOONZ on YouTube. I find the comedy to be quite hilarious, but I could just be having a bias. But check that out after this. And then you got, what else you got? You got some of my videos on YouTube, Block Basic Studios. You have plenty of stuff up there. All the podcasts that I've been doing over the last 2-3 years. The Tyrell Effect is on there from day one. We have content for days where it comes to that. showcasing a lot of talent from the Niagara region and surrounding areas. I have some music from Mans in the States. So check that out. We got what else we got going on here? We got July 1st happening. But before July 1st, we have every Saturday we have the Tyrell Effect. That's on Spreaker.com/TheTyrellEffect. What's going on? And that channel is the link to some of the music from the latest to the soon-to-be greatest. I mean, we got all kinds of talent on there. We got like your Stoddy P's, we got your Kin Smooth, we got your Choom Gang, we got your, you know what I mean? Like Zone has a few tracks that I play. We featured him last week. If you missed it, check out the Tyrell Effect Live, Block Talks Live from last week. Just hashtag Block Talks Live into your search bar and check that out. What else we got going on here? We got Candid Conversations that's scheduled to happen every Wednesday or every other Wednesday. Not exactly sure how the flow is going to go with that. But, then we have also an event that's happening on July 31st. No, it's July 1st, man. July 1st, check out Black Rabbit Music Group and Exposed to the North. It will be in the building for the Canada Day Spectacular happening at Big Texas. The address is on Niagara Street in Fort Erie. Come check us out. We're going to be live performing a few tracks from my, I want to say anthology, but yeah, for my catalog. We'll say catalog. And it's going to be epic because it's going to be the first time I've performed in Fort Erie. It's going to be by the border, so, the camaraderie will be interesting. Might have a few Southerners come in and see how we're doing over here to celebrate. So, just come out to have a good time. It'll be the address will be entered into the room shortly. If we can find it. Wait, hold on, let me look it up. Oh, you got it. Okay. Well, we're going to have that address put in for you shortly. Yes, respect Teely for sharing the post. And feel free to share the video. Chris, what up, what up? That man is a beast on the football field. And then Owen, family, Wagwan. Wagwan. Yeah. So, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, tonight is NXT for those of you who are in the wrestling world. And for those of you who watch wrestling, feel free to listen to our podcast, Tough Talks with Tilly and the Block. That happens every Saturday at 4 o'clock. Pending 4 o'clock roughly. You know what I mean? Schedules sometimes don't always work as planned, but it's all good. Oh, yeah, so the address is 129 Niagara Boulevard in Fort Erie. So Big Texas, where you will catch your boy performing, will be at Big Texas. It'll be at 129 Niagara Street. Lord. Oh, man. This episode of Candid Conversations is brought to you by Mountain Dew Kickstart. Kickstart your conversations with Mountain Dew. Yep, I'll get it. One of them will sponsor me eventually. I'm telling you. Or they'll just steal my idea. Tasty mouth. Mike. You gotta talk all day, bro. What's up? Gotta shut that down. Fluid with the scoot. Fluid with the scoot. Fluid with the shit. Yeah. Making moves for sure. For sure. But yeah, man, so where are we at now? We're on July 1st, which is Canada Day in Fort Erie. Then we have the recipe release party. That's going to be massive. That's going to feature PN schedule. Oh, yes, flew with the schedule. I'm telling you, at this rate, by this time next year, I'll have a show on every day. Yeah, private day, private number. It will be featured in this release party as his single Recipe will drop. Expose the North and Private Music bring to you the Recipe release jam that will be happening at the Detour Music Hall, 88 St. Paul Street in St. Catharines. Come down to Niagara, get your party on. We know how to do it. And we move so fluid. That'll be happening on July 27th. Tickets go on sale as soon as they're printed, so stay tuned to either Candid Conversations, The Terrell Effect, or Tough Talks with Tilly and the Block, and get information as to when and where these will be available. Also, while we're talking about podcasts and online radio, listen to The Viz Show every Sunday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on 4680q.ca. That's 4680q.ca. Also, check out Christy Hales on Indie Rocks. That's Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. You get to hear a wide array of independent music while entertained by energetic individuals. So, check out those shows. You know what I mean? Gotta promote what's going on with more than just me. Alright, so that being said, August 3rd. I know some of you will be going to Caribana, some of you might not. Or some of you might want to escape the city. If you try to escape the city after the events, come on down to Hamilton. I know some of you are coming from Hamilton to go to the event, so when you reach back home, check out Sam's Tavern. That will be an event of mass proportions, featuring, again, yours truly, with some of the latest Niagara talent. Sam's Tavern is at 632 Barton Street in Hamilton. Yo, the lady holds it down for her, man, doesn't she, though? She holds it down. Okay, so what else we got going on here? So that's July 1st in Fort Erie. We have the Canada Day Jam. And then July 27th in St. Catharines, we have the Recipe Release Party. And then August 3rd in Hamilton, we have the Sam's Tavern. I also want to call attention to, yes, man, Life and Drew with the specifics, you see it. I also want to call attention to an event happening on letsbeef.com. On letsbeef.com, that's a track contest. Battle Rap and Freestyle on letsbeef.com. Basically, you submit your track to letsbeef.com/forums. No, letsbeef.com. Go to letsbeef.com and look for the thread for the track contest. Ultimately speaking, it should be there on the homepage. This is us talking about it right now. That's what's up. Yeah, they're doing a track contest, so if you go to letsbeef.com and follow the links, they will definitely bring you to the site that will allow you to submit your track. So bring what you think is your best track to letsbeef.com, make that submission, and you could win a cash prize. Or actually, no, sorry, you could win a $100 Amazon gift certificate, as well as some Let's Beef swag. Check out letsbeef.com. Stop bitching, start beefing. Which I kind of have been doing this week a little bit. Unintentionally, of course, because my mark is to be as positive as possible, wherever possible. So sometimes when negative situations present themselves, I'm forced to be pulled into that whirlwind of negativity that I don't like. And I react in ways that are that aren't true to my nature. So, to anybody I've offended without meaning to do so, my apologies. That being said, there are people who go out of their way to create problems where they need not be. and think that they're going to do that with me. Let me get right down to the bass frequency. Ain't a chance someone's gonna create a problem with me and not hear the voice of DAVID. You feel me? Alright, cool. Just saying. Shout outs to the underachievers. We got a banging track about to come out. Oh my gosh. We're making music, ladies and gentlemen. We're making music. We got John J, King Low, Stoddy P, and your boy, The Black, on a summertime track. You know what I mean? It features Brianna Marin. It is El Fuego. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on it. You're going to hear me say that a lot, though. So where we at? We got like 18 minutes in, and I'm still waiting to see if these individuals who wanted the time slot actually jump into the time slot. So let me see if tagging works. Yeah. Share. Oops. Now I've officially baited out the scene of the person who was supposed to be on but isn't yet. Ah well. I'm in my greens right now. I'm trying out different colors. I like this bright color stuff. I'm too dark to wear dark colors. People look at me and they're like, oh man, you really there, huh? When I wear these kinds of colors, they see me coming. And they're not surprised and junk. They don't think it's just like a moving shadow or something. Dark-skinned brothers, you need to brighten up your wardrobe. Oh, yeah, I said it. Indeed. No, but for real though, like, not too bright, you know what I mean? But you gotta get out of them hues, them dark hues, like the navy blues and the blacks and the dark grays. You need to get into like the oranges and the yellows and stuff like that. Maybe not so much yellow, like, I don't know if you want to be Seal dark wearing yellow, but like, not hating on Seal, but like, he's so dark he has his own shade. See, when I say it, it's not racist. I'm not saying you can't say it. I'm just saying, like, there's certain people who go on stage and scathe other cultures thinking there's going to be no repercussions for it. You can't just... Could you imagine an Oriental man going on stage and just shitting all over an Indian? Okay, that's a poor choice of words. But an East Indian, can you ragging on an East Indian? Okay, that's an even worse choice of words. But you get my point. Yes, family. Oh yeah, no. You can't just be like, if I'm gonna make fun of me, that's different than you making fun of me, kind of thing. And society has become so insensitive to the way people feel at times that it's amazing there aren't more quarrels of a physical nature. If I say don't call me before a certain time, I don't care what your excuse is before that certain time. Someone needs to be like in dire need for me to wake up out of my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know who you are. You can't just do that kind of stuff and then say, oh, well, you didn't have to answer it right away. But I didn't answer it right away, and I ended up getting chewed out for not answering it right away. This is a conversation that I had with an individual I am no longer in direct ties with, who's associated to the person that was supposed to be online, but isn't. We got a powerhouse in the building, another powerhouse in the building, with the Stoddy P. What up, what up? I was just talking about that summertime track that we finished recording over at your place. That's got some fire on it. So waiting for the video footage so I can do some editing. Of course, we'll make it proper. Man, what else? So we're here. Anybody got any topics they want to hear me rant about? By all means, type it up. I have 1 off the top. Loyalty off the top. I mean, like, I try to be a diplomatic individual. Meaning, I should be able to associate with whom I please without conflicting with those I associate with. Now, there are people who don't believe in that philosophy and expect to be the fundamental focus of, well, my fundamental focus. First off, I have a wife and a child. That's 1 and 2. That's actually 2 and 3 behind my higher power. You know what I mean? And they're cool with that. Then I have those that I associate with on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Your tea leaves and your rebels and your stoddies. You know what I mean? And then you got, and your jakes. You know what I mean? And then you got people that just pop up when you're doing something. Those people are getting lock off. The people that just pop up when something's going, like, they get lock off. Now, if you have something, like, if you have something that you're doing and you're not able to participate in what's going on, building up to the what's going on, but you're supporting it, that's fine. But if you are doing nothing with your life and supposed to be helping the cause and you're just creating tension, you get lock off. Yes, Stacy. What are the fundamental reasons I have my freedoms? None of you need to know anything more than that. Okay. Candid conversations with I put David Terrell, didn't I? I just put candid conversations. So you got David Terrell right here. You know what I mean? Go to davidterrell.com. Follow the links to the latest uploads of the Tyrell Effect, as well as Tough Talks with Tilly and the Block and Candid Conversations. I have 129 episodes of music where it comes to the Tyrell Effect. I've been doing this going on 3 years. Facebook was so kind to remind me. So, you know, if you didn't know, you're clearly not paying attention to your timeline, or you've unfollowed me, which is hurtful. But it doesn't last. So we continue. Now, I know I'm wearing all green. Well, like, I got my green going on here. I just felt like wearing green today. I don't know. It's the color of money. I feel like money and all this green money. You know, maybe I'll go and buy a ticket or something, get some more money. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But in all fairness, I'm supposed to be talking to someone, not myself. So I'm talking to you, the people of Facebook, who, like, I mean, that's my family right there. I wouldn't have known except for Facebook. I had some of his family members going on. Stacy, we go way back. We go back to, like, when I was a youth. Like, I was a youth when I knew this woman. And, like, yo, I'm telling you, it was just, like, some of the hijinks and shenanigans that we pulled off were great. There were some good times, you know what I mean? Like, hadn't seen the woman in years, and still she was the one to come through for me. That's the kind of friend. Okay. I got a voice message coming through, but I can't do anything with that. Hold on, let me see if I can hear this voice message.
Hey David, I'm so sorry. I thought it was tomorrow. Are you there? Are you still live?
Okay, so we're hearing from. I just heard from Too True. I'm still live. Yeah, I just heard from Too True. So we might have an artist in the chat just now. I'm gonna tag him. And this. Send him another link. So then, yeah, I mean, from the OP days, you know what I mean? Wow. I've come a long way from, well, where I am right now. I was born in St. Catharines, but I came back to where I was born like a salmon to raise my young. True to the north, strong and free. I'm sitting here singing songs that need to be sung, because as I climb every rung, I believe I am the one. I got a point to make, and going to like a pencil, stack them, sharpened, until I get my stencil. My free spoken poetry is something that pays attention, or that attention's paid to. I messed it up, but that's human life. What is it to you? What it do? It's Anthony Booth. He's up in the chat room. We're gonna bring him on the camera right now. And there we go.
Hey, sorry.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. Everything all good for you?
Yeah. I was just like, okay. I got on here and I was just like, okay. I messaged you before I came on and I was just like, all right. And I'm like, I have to go on anyway, so here we are.
Sorry about that. I do apologise. I had my phone on silent in there and it was off. And I've been sat writing away. I thought the interview was tomorrow, like the show was tomorrow.
Oh,
okay. Sat writing up a new track, so.
Okay. All right. You in the studio now?
No, I'm at home. I'm currently sat in my kitchen. That's where all the magic happens.
Okay.
Right.
All right, yeah. Food for thought. Why not write it in the kitchen, right?
That's it. Yeah, you know, you got your kettle, you got your food.
Yeah.
That's where you need to be.
See, I should take a page out of that book, because more times I got to bring the food down to the studio with me.
No, man, I get all my roll up ready. I get all my tracks, and I can sit and I can do what I got to do. And then when I go to the studio, by then I've got it rehearsed that many times, practice that many times. I'm pretty much just good to go. So there's no wasting time on it, you know. Just get in the studio, record it, done.
Yeah, that's the way to be. So, how did your last studio session go?
It's probably my best one yet, to be honest with you. The Bellicose came out in me. My dark sense of humour, my dark side came out. And that was definitely a new experience. So I went in. I've laid a few new tracks. I've got one I've got two which are unreleased at the moment. Two that I'm really excited for, but I'm not happy with them. I'm happy with the actual verses, but I'm not happy with the chorus. So they're going to be played with a little bit more. I'm going to really pump some finances into the promotion of them. I think they're going to be brilliant. There's a lot of room for my social media, the hashtags, things like that for me to really play with. There's a lot of clever wordplay in certain lines as well. So.
Okay. All right. Busy putting in that work. Oh my gosh. So I just found a set of my headphones that I've been missing for the last, 2 months. That's great. That is so great. I'm sitting here just like, I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm looking at this thing that's just swinging at me. I'm like, wait a minute. That looks like it is. Yeah, candid conversations. I'm telling you. We just talk about whatever comes up. So, what's the next thing for Bellicose, so Too True? Who has the album coming out? How you doing, Kendra?
Like I said, I've got a lot of singles that I'm working on at the moment, a few collaborations which I'm keeping under my belt. There's one guy who I've recently been talking to. I'm looking to collaborate with him, and I'm actually really excited for collaborating with him. He's fantastic. If you get the chance, look up The Surgeon, and he's just brilliant. He's another UK man. He's absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
He's not right. He's still down.
Well, this is my effort to get along term. Okay, send me a link to one of his tracks, or like the track that you like, and I'll listen to it. I remember you mentioning it to me before, and as soon as I got off the phone, I was on the computer and I was just in a different track, so like I lost track of it. I need to start writing things down or capturing things down better.
Yeah. Well, I'll type it up now just for anybody who wants to check it.
Yeah. Send me the link and I'll check it for sure. So yeah, we got Lovable Robinson, Kendra Ellis, Dave Vassetti. What's going on? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? Oh, T. Lee's still in here, you know what I mean? if y'all got something to add to the conversation, by all means, throw it in there. Don't be shy. You got another half hour. So how do you... Okay, so did you hear... I'm not sure, like, about your sports, but did you hear about what happened in basketball? The NBA?
No, I don't watch no basketball. I'm too busy.
Okay. Yeah, the Toronto Raptors, our local team, won the NBA championship.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah. So there's been a little bit of mayhem out here. What sport would create mayhem out there for you? Like, if there was a team to win a sport and the city were to flood out, what team or what sport would it be? In your opinion?
I think overrated football is really big. For me personally, boxing. So, but I used to do boxing. I enjoy boxing. You know what I mean? So, we just recently had the Tyson Fury fight. Watching that, there's a lot of hype about that right now. And that was a good fight. You know, Tyson had him in, I think it was the second. But that was really good. So there's it's mainly a lot of fight fans over in the UK. A lot of fight fans and a lot of football fans.
Okay. All right, true. Yeah. Yeah, it was mad. I think there was like 2.7 million people used the transit that the day of the parade for the Raptors that just happened on Monday. Oh, damn it, I just got beat in pool. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah.
See, we get stitched up because, like, over there you've got, like, basketball,
Hot sauce.
all the good sports. We don't really get this in the UK. We do, but it's not as big. Which is, it's a big shame.
Okay.
I know it's really big over there, and there's a lot of big stadiums. I've seen a lot of it, like on the internet, on YouTube and that, and they look fantastic. It's one of the reasons, like, go like America and something, just to maybe go to a baseball game or a basketball game and check it out. I think that'd be fantastic. It's on the bucket list.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, this. Oh man, my bucket list is starting to get longer the more people I talk to. But to address what's going on in there, hot sauce is not better than mayo. First of all. And Tyson Fury, all right, cool.
I'm gonna have to argue that one with you.
Oh man, then you've never
all day long, man.
You've never had bacon mayo then.
I haven't, but let me show you what I've got. Tell you what I have got.
Okay.
It's nasty. You don't know what the North Carolina Reaper is, yeah? And Scorpion Trinidad.
Okay.
Well, it's basically the two hottest chilies going. And I've got a sauce called Man the Fuck Up. And it's absolutely brutal. And it's consistent of the Carolina Reaper and the Scorpion Trinidad.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, and it is absolutely naughty.
Oh
I had 6 wings of this bad boy, and it took me like half an hour to eat them, and I tried to do it without the milk, make them hot, the Man Beat Food Challenges. I don't know if anybody watched that.
Oh my.
I thought I was clever. I thought I'd try one of these, and yeah.
Didn't go over too well. Oh no.
Swear to God.
Oh jeez.
The garlic mayo is gonna fix it. Swear to God.
Oh man, that happened to me one time. My aunt makes a jerk seasoning, and I went in there thinking I was king shit. So she's like, "Yeah, try this," and it was literally like, that much, like the pinky tip. Boy, let me tell you, I drank I guzzled a can of pop, a beer, 2 glasses of water, and a milk, and it was still burning after that. Oh man.
Well, I know that North Carolina Reaper or whatever it is, it comes in some 2 million Scoville units.
Ooh.
It's nasty. Literally, I took it in, and one lad tried it, he had a little bit on a teaspoon. And then about 2 hours later, I got a message off him, and he was telling me he was in mega pain. He says, "I've got stomach cramps." He says, "I can't stand up." which it sucked because he was at work.
Oh no!
So he ended up having to go on a 45-minute break or something and just drinking loads of milk. So
Wow.
works itself. Yeah, it was very good.
Okay, so Dave's saying that the scorpion is fire. He grew that last year, and
Yeah, it's good.
oh, what do you mean? Literally spreading health issues on your food? It's egg. As long as you eat it in moderation, you're fine. He makes a valid point. Although, I just like I like mayonnaise. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So food. Okay, so yeah, you know what else? What you could try since you like spices. They have a Frank's honey garlic sauce.
Don't know if we can get it over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what I might not be able to get that over here. Because, I haven't seen anything like that anywhere over here. The thing's called Man the Fuck Up. That's great.
Yeah, it's probably, I think you might be able to order it online if you're lucky if you can.
Okay.
It's a local shop that comes around once every month that does it around here, and they go from town to town. And it's just, they've got so many, and then they've got that one, and they say, look, it should come with a warning label. It's serious stuff.
Oh man.
Idiots like me who just buy it and try and eat it because they think it's clever.
That is something. That is something. I'm still laughing at the day. See, I guess that's part of the, I want to say, brash British culture.
The only reason I haven't binned it yet, the only reason I'm keeping it, is because, like I say, I've got dark sadistic side. So I'm waiting for the one day that me and the wife have an argument, and then I'll try and make it up, give her a bit of a kiss, and then I'll rub it all over my fingers and slip my finger. And I want to see how quick she reacts to that shit.
Huh?
I bet you any money we'll never argue again. Guaranteed.
No.
Nope. I can guarantee now she will be running straight to the bathroom, running cream and anything else you can get on there.
Oh man.
Best way to end an argument.
Yeah. Savage. Oh man. Okay, I think we have a little bit of a delay here. Trying to reconnect. There we go.
Everyone ready to go?
Yeah. The international section at the grocery stores. Okay. So you get all these hot sauces. Duly noted. Don't mind my facial expression. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. The wife and Jen kind of stepped out to handle some business, and it seemed a little interesting. Oh, okay. It's family business, which means it's none yo. No, but for real, there's some people who just talk their business too much, and it's just that's not something you should be sharing with anybody. That's something you should be keeping to yourself. That's something that you should work on. That's something you should not even have to deal with, but somehow are. Patterns, how you doing? I hear you make some fire beats, bro. I just haven't gotten one from you yet. You know what I mean? Anytime you feel like, sharing some of that fire, by all means, let me know. I'm trying to get a collaboration CD going on. I'm 75% of the way there. We still have that. We still have to figure out what we're gonna collaborate on. And then yeah, huh?
Oh, sorry. Was that to me? Oh.
Yeah. That was to you.
Oh, sorry, I'm miles away. Well, yeah, I've got a few beats here. I can send you over if you want to have a listen to them when I get an opportunity. But I don't know if you've got any beats stashed aside either that you want to maybe work with.
I work with what I'm given kind of thing. I'm not the picky type. I find if I have to really have a problem with it to not be able to use it, So if you have anything with an open verse already that you're not using for someone else, or if you just have a beat and a concept, send it over and I'll work on that.
Yeah, well, I've got a few that I'm currently playing with at the moment. A few really like, sort of hard beats, and then I've got a couple which are a little bit more on the how do I put it, soft side. I've been playing around with some of the G-funk type of beats, which it's going really old school, but the beats on is sensational.
I want to do either something
Like I say,
something upbeat or like boom bap.
It's more upbeat. It's more upbeat. Trying to think of a good comparison. I'll send you one over when I get an opportunity, but it's got a really upbeat flow, nice, mellow. I'm enjoying writing to it at the moment, so.
Okay.
But it's definitely one for collaboration.
Is it on that Bellicose tip?
No, that's back on the Two True style.
That's on the Two True style. Okay.
More relaxed.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I can meet you where you're going. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, like I say, I'll get them sent them over as soon as I can.
Okay. So.
Just having an office night, writing up as much as I can.
Okay. So, anybody you want to shout out for helping you work on what you like, get to where you are? Anybody you want to talk about?
Loads of people, to be honest. Mainly, I'd probably say a lass called Kaylee Grant, which is Baby K. She's my lead female vocalist. She's fantastic. She's one of them people at the drop of a hat you can say, I need you in the studio, she'll be there. And she always manages to make the tones, makes the what I'm looking for just happen. She's a phenomenal female artist. I recommend her for anybody who's looking for a female artist, actually.
Okay.
You can find her in my friends list. She's very happy-go-lucky, and she's very she's unlike most artists. She's not about the money. She's about the music, and for me that's a big thing. One, because I'm skinned, and two, because I think when you're only making it about the money in the industry, then you sort of lose focus and track of where you want to go with your music as a whole. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people just go, I want to make money, I want to sell. And yeah, you do. But if you want to get a story across or a message across, or even just play a really good track for somebody who enjoy listening to in the car, that for me means more. And she's got the same mind for it.
Okay, yeah. That's good. Because I'll tell you, sometimes I come up with hooks, and I'm just like, I need a female vocalist to sing that because, like, not because I can't sing, but because it would sound better sang by somebody else. You know what I mean? Just for the vision of it. So I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep her in mind when it comes to that.
Well, I met her years ago doing singing when she was in college, and that was early points of my rapping. And when I started again, I accidentally stumbled across her. It was really, I know a lot of people say there's no such thing as a coincidence, but bang on. We just crossed paths again, and I was like, oh, can you still sing? And then she belted out one of my choruses, which I showed her. I've been working there nearly a year now.
Okay.
About a year or so.
Alright.
I've worked with a few other artists, like female artists, but I recommend her to anybody.
Cool. Now, do you have any shows coming up or projects you're working on?
Yeah, I've got a couple, but like I said, I'm keeping it very cards close to the chest at the moment.
Okay.
I'm still getting all my promotional campaigns and stuff in place, because at the moment I've just been releasing a track and sending them out and seeing what responses I get from certain people without a promotion campaign in place. I'm trying to see what feedback I'm getting off, people I've never met, people that when you do a promotion, you're worried about buffs, you're worried about loads of different things. I just want to see immediate feedback from, as many people as possible, or anybody who just got me before going with a set style in place. It also gives me, basic market research, isn't it? You're just trying to get a bit of feedback and know what's probably the best route to go down.
Okay. All right. where else can we go with this? Well, we don't want to delve too far into the personal life, but how's that go? How's that going? How's life treating you?
Oh, 3 kids and a 4th one on the way, so I can't knock it. You know, living the dream. I'm living about 12 to 14 hours at work nearly every other day, which is a killer. And then I'm coming home seeing the wife for a few hours, and then starting work back in the kitchen, writing up the tracks anytime I can. So, but overall, it's fantastic. What about you?
Me? Oh man, I can't complain about a thing. I mean, I got my wife and my daughter who are fully in support of what I'm doing. My family, like my mom and my dad, you know, are proud of what's going on. I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm just making these shows work. I got a couple of shows coming up that I'm performing in, and then I got a show that I'm just putting together. Yeah, there's just a lot. I mean, I got quite a bit going on. I've recently been to the River Lions games. That's our local basketball, our regional basketball team. That's been fun. You know what I mean? I got a couple of collaborations in the works. I got a couple of collaborations finished. I also have. Oh man, it just slipped me. It just slipped me. I just realizing, like, as I'm going down the list, I'm like, shit, that's a lot of things. But
Don't realize, do you? You don't realize?
Yeah, telling you don't realize it until you list it. But yeah, so there's all of that. Plus, you know what I mean. These 3 shows. Tough Talks with Tilly and the Block, The Terrell Effect, and Candid Conversations. Those are all starting to pick up steam. I've been dealing with my phone company over some matters involving my device, and I think they've got it right now. I think they finally fixed the issue so I can stop cussing at them. Oh man. But yeah, it's a thrill ride, bro. There's so much going on, and it all has to happen for me to get to where I'm going. So,
yeah,
you know, I'm just riding the waves and trying to keep my head above water.
I've always been curious. I mean, I've watched a couple online, but how big is the battle rap scene over there? You know, in Canada, is it really big, or
the battle rap scene?
It's got like a
in Toronto, the scene's a lot bigger than it is in Niagara. They had the King of the Dot tournament and things like that. But for Niagara, like it's in more Hamilton, Toronto area than it is Niagara region. So there is a scene for it, but it's just not as prominent because, like, you have to conflict with people, but you have to bring them together. You know what I mean? You have to bring people get together to conflict, and that's not a concept a lot of people can grasp peacefully. So, yeah.
There's always fireworks.
Yep, there's always something. So, yeah. What about over there?
Well, I mean, we've got Dope Flop over here. I haven't been keeping up with it recently. Last time I was watching that was years ago when Luna C was on the scene.
Okay. We have a little bit of a delay issue here. Trying to reconnect. We're trying to reconnect here. For those of you on Spreaker.com listening and wondering what happened to Too True, we're just trying to reconnect. Still trying to reconnect. We're having a connection issue. Alright, we're back. Okay. This is probably taking up a lot of space too, now that I think about it. Alright. Well, we got about 10 more minutes left on the show. And I just realized that my 129 episodes are probably what's eating up all of my space. Because Because you do 129 episodes at 2 to 3 hours each. Yeah, you start to eat up computer space. So I'm going to have to transfer a lot of this data over onto my hard drive as soon as we're done. Wagwan, Daga.
Flipping heck. I can jump off.
Huh?
I can jump off whenever you want if I can jump off whenever you want if it makes it easy for you.
No, it's not. It's not even you. It's the computer. It's just I've done so many productions that it's eating up my computer space that I didn't realize until we were talking.
Flipping heck. Christ.
Yeah.
Speaking of computers, actually, I want to say a big thank you to a lad called Michael. He's part of my administration team. So I'll probably try to tag him in this later, but a big thank you to him as well. He's helped. Recently, we're in the process of setting up a small studio, and so we can get the offices rented, up and rented out. And he's contributed a lot of the hardware, a lot of the equipment,
Okay.
a lot of computers needed and required. So if you're seeing this, Michael, massive thank you, mate. Really appreciate it.
All right. That's what's up. Okay. So yeah, it's been a good talk. Anything else you want to say before we go?
No, just thank you to everybody who's watching, and if you get the opportunity, check out Two True Anthony Booth on YouTube. Give us a listen, see what you think.
Where can
Thank you for having me, David.
Where can they find you?
I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, a few different places.
Okay.
So I'd probably say check out YouTube. That's got the most variety.
All right. Type up your YouTube in the chat if you can, so people know where to go.
Yeah, I can do that for you. Not a problem.
Yeah. So they know. All right. Cool. Well, it's been good talking to you, bro. Hopefully we'll chop it up again. I don't want you to pull your cards from your chest, but hopefully your projects go well. You know what I mean? I wish you the best in your endeavors. And yeah, feel free to send in your tracks when you get them done to my email address, and I'll do the best I can to get them on air.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you very much. Well, you'll probably get quite a few over this next year because in total I've got 30 tracks that are all pretty much good to go, but I've got them all kept in a little safe spot, if you like, on my computer. So.
Okay.
Just slow release over the course of the year. Certain ones will go on the album, they won't get released on YouTube or anything else. Other ones will go, on YouTube, Facebook. Ones that are not so good.
Okay.
Still good, but not all my best materials going out.
Okay. Well, you got to keep some in storage, just in case too. So, I hear what you're saying.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon, and look forward to collabing with you.
Yeah, bro. All right, cool. Sounds good. Les.
Alright, and you.
Oh, man. Things happen for a reason, even if we don't know what that reason is. I'm telling you this because things keep happening to me, and I can only explain by laughing. It's too funny at times. But you just heard from Too True. He is an artist out of the UK. We were just chopping it up about, life and living it, things that I'm going through, things that he's going through, and all that, because this is Candid Conversations. And we are here to talk about what's going on in life. It's not always just, your career that's happening. You have life to live outside of that. What's your focus? What's your drive? What's your motivation? That's what we're here to figure out, to do a little bit of a reality check of sorts, to make sure that you're okay. So, by all means, feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook, and we will talk about whatever is going on your day, or in your day, on your life. This has been Candid Conversations. I am David Tyrell. Have yourself a blessed evening.